Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and strap in for this one because this is not the type of news I usually do, but I promise you there is a reason that I'm doing this story about, yes, Moby's dick. And again, not normally the kind of thing I would do, but I go through the news every single morning and I often try to find big news stories, but I also notice what's trending. And every once in a while, something like Syria will be trending, something about Iran will be trending, something globally important will be trending. Well, this morning, what was the number one trend out there? And into today, Moby and then Natalie Portman. And I thought to myself, well, I saw Star Wars was trending the other day. Maybe, she's going to make a guest appearance and they're just revealing it. And Moby and they're in there. And okay, so here's the controversy. And we're going to go over this quick. But even right now on Twitter, it's basically Moby is still the number one and number two. Number one and two are Moby and Natalie Portman. Okay? So I'm reading this story, and it's a big nothing story. Basically, he's putting out some kind of a memoir. He's got a book coming out, and he says that he was trying to date or about to date Natalie Portman, but he had to leave her dorm room because he felt so emotionless. And I think in his memoir, he says that she's 20, and she kind of barked back in the public sphere and said, I was 18 and I just remember being a creepy old man. We didn't date. Okay, who cares? Now, I know some people are trying to make this out. Oh, well, he was trying to date such a younger woman. Okay, she's an adult. She's 18. She can vote. She can smoke cigarettes. In my opinion, she probably should be able to have alcohol as well. And she can certainly join the military and die for the country. What caught me off guard, okay, and again, he releases this picture of them together with him topless, was in the second to last paragraph. Now, to me, this is what should have been trending. This is what should have been the big story. And it's absolutely being ignored. And to a level that I have to speak to so many different facets of this, all right? So then it fell apart in Moby's second memoir, following the account of his rise to fame in Porcelain, album I love, by the way, was playing it yesterday, alongside starring encounters with Bono, David Bowie, Russell Crowe, David Lynch, and more. He recalls a time he touched his naked penis against Donald Trump as a bet at a party. What? What? That's in the second to last paragraph? That's not why he's trending? So, an acclaimed pop star trying to sell a book writes in his memoir that he pulls out his Jimmy Wankelstein and rubs it on the current president, and somehow that's not the trend. Instead, it's about another celebrity dating her at 18. This isn't even really being mentioned. Wow. Wow. First of all, can you imagine if a male celebrity, anybody at this point, wrote a memoir of taking their Johnson out anywhere and rubbing it up against Hillary Clinton? Can you imagine the uproar? Can you imagine the trend? Can you imagine the outcry for that person to be arrested and prosecuted? I mean, let's get real here. So I was like, well, obviously I'm not going to get the book. How do I find out what exactly led to these circumstances? And, then I find out, this is the thing. So we just find out about this story, the Natalie Portman story. Remember, number one trend still right now. Number 1 and 2, Moby, Natalie Portman, 1 and 2. Guys, this information was out there a month ago. At least 3 weeks ago. I believe this is from the 29th. But the Times interviewed Moby on April 28th. Okay, the memoir was still not out. It hadn't been reviewed yet. They were talking about it. And a couple people actually talked about the fact that, yes, he said this. Now, there's two different accounts. There's the actual account in the book, which People Magazine quotes. We're going to read that. And then this is Moby talking in an interview of, again, taking his bare bottom dollar out, baby, and rubbing it up against Trump. I can't get over how this is not the top trend for so many different reasons. Okay? So we're going to read it. Moby has recalled how he once rubbed his penis on Donald Trump long before the divisive businessman became president. Oh, how hilarious. The dance icon claimed that he attended a boring party in New York in 2001 where the future president was also a guest. In a bid to liven up the party, he accepted a friend's dare to knob touch Trump. In 2001, I found myself on the way to a party on Park Avenue, he told the Sunday Times. The party wasn't that exciting. It was mainly full of businessmen and real estate developers, most notably Donald Trump, who was standing a few yards away talking loudly to some other guests. Not surprising. Trump's pretty loud. After noticing Trump's presence, Moby downed a swift drink to steady his nerves and accepted the challenge. He explained, I drank a shot of vodka to brace myself, pulled my flaccid penis out of my trousers, and casually walked past Trump, trying to brush the edge of his jacket with my penis. Luckily, he didn't seem to notice or even twitch. I returned to my friends and ordered another drink. So that's his interview, okay? So again, number 1 and 2, Moby, Natalie Portman. Did he try to date her when she was 18? Were they friends? Was he a creepy old man? Hey, he admitted to sexually assaulting the current president of the United States a month ago, and it was nowhere in the headlines. And today, it may be in the bottom of the story. Again, second to last paragraph in The Guardian. Not seeing it anywhere else. People magazine, again, they reported on this on the 29th of April, are the only ones to actually quote the book. Okay? And let's see. Yes. Donald Trump talking loudly. Is there anything much different in here? Let's see. In the book, Moby's friend describes the act of knob touching as when you take your penis out of your pants at a party and brush it up against someone. Really, I asked. Should I? Moby continues describing Trump back then as a mid-level real estate developer and tabloid newspaper staple whose career had recently been resurrected by a reality TV show. Shit, I said, realizing I now had to knob touch Donald Trump. Moby further recalls. I mean, there it is. So, now he's been 15 years sober. I don't get it, guys. Again, I don't get how we have selective outrage in this country. And, a lot of people were upset with me for last night's stream when I called out Trump and his lies about foreign policy while telling the truth about the military-industrial complex. But, guys, I promise you one thing. I'm always going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to tell you some nonsense or some conspiracy theory. I'm not going to send you on a map or some riddle or a list of things to try to figure them out. No, I'm going to show you the documents. I'm going to show you the videos. I'm going to let you make your decisions and have discernment. I think that's the way to go. I think that's how we grow as a people, grow as an audience. And I'm sorry. Once again, a grown man being with a grown woman who's in college, he's 18 years old. You could call it creepy if you want, but how is that even a story? I mean, when you really look at it, what's it, 15 years between them? There are plenty of people. There are celebrities now, like Johnny Depp. I think George Clooney's wife's 20 plus years younger. Nobody even whispers about it, nor should they. Again, when you're a consenting adult, you're a consenting adult. Yet that's the number 1 and 2 trend. Hollywood PR nonsense to try to sell books, sell movie tickets, sell the celebrity culture out there. And remember, that's one of the reasons Donald Trump actually got elected, the celebrity culture. I said it. Celebritard culture helped Trump. One of the things almost no one talks about helping Trump get elected was his association with the WWE and when it was the WWF. Professional wrestling fans are rabid, and they came out and voted for that man. And that is middle America. And remember, I'll be the first one to tell you, a lot of the stuff out there about Trump is bullshit. But what's not is he is an actor. Come on. Reality shows aren't real. When you get out there and perform in front of an audience, like he did many, many times for wrestling, it's almost the same thing as selling your building, selling your casino, selling your books. Very smart guy. He did the talk show circuit back in the day. There's no doubt about it. I can't take that away from him. Guys, if you want an honest perspective, please, I'm begging you out there, support me. Thumbs this video up, share it, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to We Are Change and News for a Change. Doing 3 videos over on News for a Change and 1 on We Are Change every single day. We are currently trying to fund the Bilderberg 2019 trip. Have a little bit of inside information there, supposedly, and again, don't quote me, but I did talk to one of the very few people that actually does cover it. He believes that it's going to be May 30th to June 2nd. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Does not have a location yet. Still, a location has not leaked, but one way or another, Luke and I, or Luke and then me back at the home base trying to get up as much as possible, will be covering it on the ground and trying to confront those Bilderbergers that obviously don't want any kind of media attention out there. So, guys, thank you for joining me for this very bizarre video, but don't forget to be the change you want to see in the world.